a loyal protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy.
Proceeding to attack. Occupy my sector.
Replenishing your fire.
Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander. Combatant scan. Replicator at ready status. Taking the fight out of them. Locking them down. Check your scopes for...
Please release us. They always come from that big building across the street before they open the gate. They must leave a key in there.
Yeah.
Without error, like clockwork. Our duty gives us purpose, but it's an immense responsibility. Luckily, it's a shared one.
It's clear. Go, go, go!
Reason's pass is off limits. Unwelcome guests will be ushered from existence promptly and without further ado.
Rats have a fix on their weakness.
Wait, that's not who I think it is it? Marisol? Is that you? Get in here before any more of these hullheads show up. Yeah! Marisol, you're here. That is assuming you're not some sort of enigmatic mirage or baleful apparition. Yes. Should be plenty of wonderfully dangerous items in here. I thought I would never see you again. It's been what? 19 years? 20?
21 years, 5 months, 6 days. I've kept up on a few former colleagues.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure.
Yes. These are my colleagues. They assisted me in a matter regarding a conspiracy headed by a cabal. It was all rather involved. My identity became revealed after I'd been undercover for a considerable time.
You were flushed out? What other low probability events have occurred since... Oh, wait, I'm being rude. Forgive my atrophied social graces. I shoot most of my visitors lately. I am Anais Bujold. Welcome to my backwater ramshackle abode.
Seer Anais Bujold.
No one's called me that in, well, you know exactly how long, apparently.
If I'd realized this was a formal visit, I'd have worn my fancy killing clothes.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Yes, she is.
Oh, you know clandestine sorts like Marisol. Always so slow to warm. I am an unredacted file. If you have any questions, ask away. I was developing a means of sidestepping much of the presumed requirements to solve the universal equation, using a series of reasoned shortcuts and educated postulations, filling in certain blanks. Trillions. Theoretically, it would hurry the process along so it could be solved in our lifetime, but it was unorthodox, risky if taken too far. I knew the Council would judge it mathematical heresy, so I attempted to work in secret. Eventually, I was discovered, excommunicated, sent here.
Others facing similar charges were often transferred off-planet, then simply disappeared somewhere along the way.
Yes. Fortunately, someone interceded.
Yes. With ample time to think, I've come to recognize I made an error.
Really? That is, an unprecedented statement for you. But do go ahead, I'm listening.
The last 20 years, the Order needlessly, heedlessly stumbled. First, Antes invaded, then the Protectorate. We lost the archive. Twice. Had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained closer to our true path. If I had ignored the Council's command. It was a mistake. I miscalculated.
If not for you, I'd be dead right now. And you were right to shut me down. My research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for certain now. I've run the numbers. Repeatedly. Had to do all my calculations long form, free of computronic assistance. Wouldn't advise it, but I've been here on my own for decades, and I remain a reasonable statistician. I calculated what might occur if my work was completed, and there is a troublingly high, statistically significant chance of things ending. Everything ending. I mean, microbes, mantisaurs. Saltuna might make it, the resistant little buggers. But anything capable of higher order thinking would be gone. I understand how that sounds, but I have spent years checking and rechecking each and every variable.
Comes with the job, I'm afraid. Never becomes easier. Anais. I'm afraid it's not that simple. When we shut down your work, it was quarantined, not disposed of. The Order stores all avenues of study deemed dangerous near here at a facility in Winter's Grasp. Unorthodox notion reclusion.
Of all the bureaucratic... No. Poof. Winter's Grasp is crawling with Auntie's choice. A full unit just moved in. Marisol, can you...
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation to destroy something that could likely end the universe. Been years since anyone said something like that to me. Of course.
I might need a little time to ready this place for unwelcome guests. Wouldn't take long.
No, you should stay here. We'll take care of this.
I foresee a 4.7% chance of me complying with that. But fine, no use arguing. Well, this has certainly been nice. Perhaps we'll see each other again sometime.
Resorting to violence.
Hostilities are afoot.
I big regret this coming here. It's so cold.
Enemy in
Finds enough
vicinity.
these scraps for this.
resorting to violence.
Combatant scan. Mobilizing. An interbrenum! I'll handle.
Not much piques my academic curiosity these days, but this facility certainly appears intriguing.
some invasive
Investigating.
elements.
Suffocator in charge.
Trust the plan. No trace of them.
Maintaining perfection. To what ends do you endeavor? Employing a thorough, methodical search.
Society demands perfect thought. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of things.
Such a haphazard electrical setup deserves careful scrutiny, but consider using eye protection, dear.
Would you look at that? Overcomplicated and impractical. Makes sense that the Order built it.
Hostilities are afoot. Combatant obtained.
Sustain the system! Recharged for mayhem!
Enemy spotted.
Your business.
Hurry fast!
Mitigating the threat. Taking the patients.
Fitting conclusion.
Step aside.
All the risk. A lot. Step aside.
Plasma tolerances exceeded.
The weapon is very impressive, but do take a moment to admire its classic Order industrial design.
Using substance generated by the rifts to make ammo. Seems fitting.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Consider self-preservation a priority.
Plasma tolerances exceeded.
We can do some real damage now that we've got that overpowered cannon.
Mobilizing. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
glorious dawn encampment ahead. Wonder if they'll be happy to see me.
My brothers and sisters, the Architect has honored us with this divine rift. In the name of the Architect, we are tasked with defending this glorious gateway from the
Sharp enough.
heathens
Hostiles
and
nearby.
ne'er-do-wells who would see its magnificence sullied. Remember, any who die defending the rifts, the greatest of the Architect's creations, will find themselves reborn in perfection. To die in their service is not a mark of shame. It is an honor of the highest order.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Target analyzed. Lay down.
I spy my next victim. I mean, a hostile combatant.
What's that? Hostilities are afoot.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Yeah. Proceeding to attack. Yeah.
Resorting to violence. Rat. Step aside.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
So, you folk just drop into a war zone, find an empty building, and set up shop? Isn't that dangerous?
Yeah, pretty much. And yes, very. But the profits are worth it.
Come in.
You aren't afraid of getting,
Let me know
I don't
if
know,
anything
robbed
catches your eye.
or killed?
Tell me, is the reason you're here because we have decent food? If you kill or rob us, you'll be stuck with rations forever. Don't shoot the hand that feeds you.
Let me know if you're looking for anything in particular. Making a profit? What else? War is very lucrative, especially when you can sell to both sides.
Feel free to use the workbench. Just don't break it.
I'll be collecting the price on your head now, thank you. No. Traditionally, you lot offer to pay less before resorting to threats of violence. Let's negotiate. Very good. Our business is concluded.
Plasma tolerances exceeded. Plasma tolerances exceeded.
Proceeding to attack. Hostilities are afoot.
Spartan. What a massacre. And we missed it.
I'll handle this.
Tolerances exceeded.
Recharge the mayhem! Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
This might sting. A lot. Step aside. Swine.
Combatants get...
Welcome, intrepid consumer, to Auntie's Choice territory. The wonders of winter's grasp lay ahead, though do stay on the road. The ice caves conceal all manner of dangers.
Trooper. Trooper! Hayes! Hayes, can you hear me?
Hayes, your family is depending on you. You've got to shake off these vapors, man, and clear your head.
Sprattle brand frat, the only lard for your vat. Once you fry in our cold pressed sprat fat, you'll never even dream about going back.
I've no fair ideas of how to proceed, White. Nothing we do seems to garner the... Yes? Can I... wait. Welcome, potential customer, to the majesty of Auntie's military might. Normally, I would be at your service, but I'm dealing with a situation here. It's really none of your...
Sarge, maybe they can help. The two of us are certainly out of options.
And who'll pay them for the assistance? You? Very well. The issue is our compatriot, Trooper Hayes. He seems to have some kind of break or shock to the head, and he's, well...
Same sucker, bad habit blocker. It tracks every movement like a hunting death stalker. Try a gross habit, it shocks natty bits. This flogger's a stopper, you just can't brush off her.
He's that.
Ever since the attack last night, he's been unresponsive and communicating only in jingles. At first I thought it might be some manner of marketing ploy, but it seems permanent. The artillery bombardment was particularly heavy last night before the assault began, and the rounds shook the ground so badly that our lantern flew off its hook on the wall. Hayes put his hands over his ears, lay feet on the ground, and after the only thing that had come from his mouth were jingles. Old archaic jingles, ones I haven't heard in years. We must rouse him back to sanity. He's their sole earner, and should he be discharged, just the cost of his family's lodgings on the claim is more than enough to bankrupt them.
Crabbit crabble fabrics are exalting. The chitin shimmers and it shines. Your clothes will be so pretty, it's worth smelling like sea brine. Calorie killer, my weight loss pillar. Micro critters in my stomach, destroying all my dinner. La 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 la. The fastest way to thin is letting no calories in.
Yes. Well, maybe. They're the kind of sales roles you take when you're young, before you reach an age to become a real earner.
Bring that over here.
Sadly, you're probably right. We'll try and get him back to base and hope there's enough in his account to cover psychodesectification. Thank you for trying to help.
Has anyone seen Jack? He was patrolling the caves in Sector 13, but it doesn't seem he's made his return.
Nah, but I wouldn't worry. Jack may be a hullhead, but he's got enough sense to make it back before dark.
I hope you're right.
FOB at the bridge has been totally isolated from reinforcements. The Protectorate assaulted so quickly, we couldn't even begin to respond.
50-Bit says that plan came from the Archive itself. Their field movements have been shockingly well coordinated since they locked us out of that damn machine.
Maybe a strategic plan would have been a better use for it than making more money. Maybe we'd won by now.
That's just crazy talk. We've been out here too long.
Whoa there, go-getter. Say, have you ever considered the benefits of becoming a semi-confidential, unpaid informant for Auntie's Choice? Breathe once for yes.